Hello, I am Mindfiend. This is a Secret World MMO, and this here is Little Boo. Now, we're going to, because we're in London, we're going to try and get a few more of the laws that are around. It's easiest to pick things up when you get sent there and everything, so I think we've been that way and we've picked everything up. Let's just go up here quickly. We'll sprint and check that we've got everything from this direction. There we go. There's one more over here. The laws, really, you don't have to bother about them. You don't. It's whether or not you're interested in those sorts of things. They do provide a lot of backstory that you might not get otherwise. And they will help in other ways. I'll show you when we get round to Dr. Caligari. So we got this one. Time passes. You call it the Middle Ages. Mayflies have such tiny timelines. The crossed ones grow strong, grow bold. They leave the shadows. With papal sanction, they set out to rule the world publicly. The Knights Templar. Not sure whether we've had that part or not. Yeah, I think we have, because that's where the Illuminati crossed them. Yeah. But you learn your history between the Illuminati and the Templar. But look at the architecture in London, isn't it beautiful? Old stone, columns, wonderful. Now the next place I'm going to go, I don't think I've been into Bartleby and Daughters, which is the bank. So there should be one in there. Might have been in and picked it up. But it's just ahead of us there. And it'll give me a chance to show you Bartleby and Daughters, show you what happens there. B&D, the bank, next to Tabula Rasa. Have I been in here? No, I haven't. See, there's the law here. Let's pick this one up. This one's all about the Orochi group. Flip the Six of Pentacles, the Tyrian Serpent Head, Faust Capital. The upright position, that always tells you what the public face of the company is. The reverse position tells you a bit more about what it's really like. So the upright position, the largest multinational financial institution in the world. Faust Capital. Do you know the story of Dr. Faust, who sold his soul to the devil? Interesting tale. If not, try looking it up. It's a classic. Faust Capital covers investments, personal banking, insurance and stock market trading. In the last 6 decades they have uncannily dodged every crash and financial crisis. The reverse position. Did you hear the news story about the top Faust executive who was found dead, having leapt from his office window with charts outlining geomancy and the mystical flow of fortunes tattooed to his chest? No? Of course you didn't. They covered it up, that's why. Now, Bartleby's is also the auction house. You can go to a teller and you've got these different things here. You can store, you have a vault where you can store items, which can be useful. For instance, I'm going to store my hat and my flare gun in there that I got from the last mission. You can send messages, you can write messages, you can attach things to messages and send it to other players. You can actually send items through them, or you can buy and sell on the auction house. So let's just, for the sake of argument, I'll give you an example. We want to find a weapon, we want to find a blade, and it's going to be between quality level 0 and quality level 10. So let's say we want to find a quality level 2 sword. We'll just put in from quality 2 to quality 2 blade, and we'll search, see if anybody's selling them. No. Okay, well let's try any blades. There we go. They are selling them, but they're all selling a bit more powerful ones than quality level 2s. For instance, Greed is Good is trying to sell you an accurate blade, which is a quality level 3 uncommon sword for 69,000 packs. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's ridiculous. But you can buy anything you want. You'll be able to find anything on there for sale. Glyphs, talismans, material, anything you want. Okay, where shall we head next while we're in London? Let's have a look. I think all the others are down more over dark side where I haven't been. No, I haven't been in the Albion Ballroom, of course. There's one in the Albion Ballroom that I didn't pick up yet. Here we've got a couple, John Galahad and Callie James. Very interesting to listen to. I will go through those at a later date too, because they're quite cute between them. But for the moment, let's just focus on... Oh right, well we're at the Horned God. Right, there's one here in the Horned God as well. You come inside here. Sometimes you can get meetings of lots of players in here, and there are a couple of NPCs to talk to. Zamira, if you remember Zamira, she difficult to see her without the name thing hovering over. She was the one that you met when you woke up from the dream of the Tokyo Underground. You know, what's happening, blood? Zamira. Yep. And there's a barkeep behind there. She's wearing her wings. But also, what people don't often see is that there actually is an upstairs to the Horned God, and quite often they'll miss it. And if you come up here, is it in this corner? Where is it? I know there's one up here somewhere. I'm sure there is. Didn't come up and get it, did I? Did I come up here and collect it? Maybe I did. Yeah, I think it's there. Oh, right. Difficult to remember, but... And you can come and buy stuff from the barkeeps. The dance floor here for the parties. You'll get quite a few role players. I really don't remember coming up there for it. Oh well. Cheers, blood. Cheers, blood. Thank you, Zamira. Well, did I go in here as well then? Ah. We'll check. Heading to the Albion Theatre. Albion Ballroom. This can be rented out by players to put on shows and things. I love this place, all the red walls. My computer room's got red walls here, you know, I've got all the red walls, it's red curtains, and it's really warm and cosy, especially on cold winter nights. Now you can actually book, pay 10,000 packs to rent the stage. Oh, excuse me 1 second, that's the wife, I'm back in a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Right. Yes, so let's... I think that it's somewhere around here. Let's go in. Don't tell me I've been in here for it as well. I don't remember that. Did I come in these places? Has my memory gone that bad? Oh no, there we go. Just didn't remember where it was. And this one's another one from opening night. We found one of those on the back of the stage. First one about they're all theatre related. The scene: enter Dr. Faustus et al. Her in white. Oh Faustus, lay that doomed gift aside. Him in black. Go forward, Faustus, in that famous art. Faustus picks up the gift. Cue the magic and its exposure. Barman. Oh, barbarous. Duchess. Agreed, sirrah. We must move on. Bring out the principal act. Like I say, Dr. Faustus, a man who had dealings with the devil, let's put it that, let's not give any spoilers away. Very interesting and very famous tale. It's actually fallen into language, you know, you'll say like a Faustian pact. Use chat? Will it let me use them? I didn't think it would, but let's try it. And you know, players can come up here. The players on the stage will be there doing it, and people can fill the theatre. And it did used to get used. I don't think it's used as much these days. But it can be used for events every now and again. Can you use chairs? No. Yes, you can. There you go. Now, see, I didn't know that. You can actually sit in the chairs. Wow. Don't look so miserable, little boo. Can I applaud while I'm still in the chairs? No. Can I have it? Yep. So there you go. But you can sit in the chairs. Right. Beautiful place. I like the Albion Theatre. Yes. Okay, well I can think of a couple more places where there'll be law still to pick up. Let's head this way. Oops. And if you do cut through this alley, you come through the back of the Horned God. Oh, and we've bumped into a dance party. Private little party there for those few. You can get into the Horned God round the back there. But let's head this way. This guy here is Dr. Caligari. He's one of the new traders. If you've ever seen the very old film, Dr. Caligari's Cabinet of Horrors, I think it's called. You can actually buy special stuff from him. Now, he's a very special trader in that all this stuff that you can get is dependent upon your achievement level.
The puppet in the park is king.
See, I've got 21 out of 700 achievements, and the more and more achievements you unlock, the more stuff he will be prepared to sell you. So if you want, for instance, blue surgical gloves or whatever, you've got to have a 200 or more achievement points to purchase it. Lab coat, you need 500 achievement points. The blade in Eba mould to get. Very interesting trader, really, and you'll find him in the different areas. Let me just have a look. Don't think... I think we've got the one that's over here, haven't we? Pick that one up, yeah. Okay, let's head down this way then. Through Dark Side. Did we pick up the one here outside the Crusades? No, we didn't, because we went across the top. There's the Crusades Club here. Let's pick this up. Again, the Crusades is a place for people to come and do parties, dances, things like that. More Templars lore. Crusaders walk these streets of steel, cement and glass. Time moves not in lines but in circles. Others call them antiquated. They are. The roots run deep, but the New Templars movement calls out. New blood flows. Hereditary lines are open to new thought. So we've got 13 now of those. Let's just have a look inside while we're here. Yes, we'll go in. And the places for groups to hang out. For instance, the other night my main character went to Temple Court and spent 3 hours dancing at a disco where one of the players put on a party and broadcasted on Radio Free Gaia, which is like an external website that you can put on. You can listen to a DJ and you can come and dance and everybody gets together. And you can do that here, you can do that anywhere. This is an interesting place. People role playing here. I came here once and there were 2 players sat there having quite the conversation in character. And you can buy buffs and things from here. For instance, if you buy True Oblivion, smells strongly of almonds with sugar coating and coating on the run. Warning, contains a large dose of cyanide. Bingo Cola, traditionally fizzy and artificially flavoured, increases your out of combat health. Excuse me. Health regenerates. Also increases the evade rating.
Yes,
where was it?
I am the head of the
By 10 for 20 minutes. So you can get all sorts of buffs. You can also buy a party hat. Lots of hidden little places to go and explore. There's the toilets in here.
At that Haitian restaurant, Mama Abina knows her spices and her cooking magic. Actual cooking magic.
There's somebody rather worse to the word here.
Carry on. Beats the changing of the guard.
The entrance
Right,
to
you are.
Agartha's
There's
right down
no
the
conspiracy,
old
no winks, say no more.
No conspiracy, knowing wink, say no more.
What's your excuse?
Yep. Doomsday 2012. So there's lots of opportunities for socialising, for role playing in here. See, they're walking. When players tend to walk in this game, that means they're role playing. You'll find that they're walking in there. They're going to go and probably dance, chat. But it's usually a signal that if they are walking in the streets, they're role playing. So if you want to role play, RP as it's called, that is something that you can do. RP's communities can be very hit or miss. Some are friendly and inviting and will help you through it. Others are very strict in the rules and can be quite insular. Now here's the fight club. Players can go in here and they can fight amongst itself in PvP. Not like in the PvP areas where you press P, bring up the PvP areas where you gain stuff, but more for sort of like practicing, testing your builds, testing all the different abilities you've put together. Here's another one.
Someone's late for improv class.
Do you know how to get the blood magic smell out of clothes?
Initiate the secret's histories. From the tower, 2 brothers ruled all they could see. Oh, you can see there's a fight going on. Just a monster fight. Yeah, well, you were never going to win that. Well, actually, you did. Well done. um, right, where was I up to? From the tower, two brothers ruled all they could see. They could see all. There was a falling out. One brother took to summer and gathered brethren to study the mystic and vanquish supernatural evils. From conception, their secret society fought. They fought in Babylon and Persia, Greece and Rome, Europe and Eurasia. They assimilated the skills of every warfaring culture. Bit more about the history there. And I think the last place to find, I think, will be...
Ice cream!
Will be the weapon shop, I think. Look at that, there's even a golem there. We're at it again. Yep, Draug lost this time. That's more likely.
Illuminati and gas masks thing.
Yeah, what is it with the Illuminati and their gas masks?
Behind you!
Right, now we've got to try and find... And I have to admit, it's going to take me a while to try and remember where it is. And try going round the rat cage lane. Arms expert, that's the guy we want, I think. I don't think he's down in Toutsbridge. I don't think it gets him this way, but maybe.
Caralios.
Sometimes it's a bit of a warren. Ah, here we go. Here it is. It's called the New Model Army. And you can come in here. And look, guns everywhere. But and I've been in here and picked up the law as well. Wow, really? Auxiliary weapon mold, gold plated. So he sells some very high-end gear. Don't need anything repairing. And I think that's all I can think of from around here. Maybe still one or two I haven't bumped into. Unlike that pillar. Been down through the Basil Jet that way. So we'll get back to Kingsworth now, yes, because the next quest we're going to do... did we get that one from under here? I think we got the one from round under here. From the old subway platform. Oh no, we didn't. There we go. Thank you, lady, for coming out of that corner and reminding me just on the right time. The Orochi Group. Flip the Devil, the charismatic CEO, designation Samuel Chandra. The upright position. A handsome face sits at the centre of the 8 subdivisions of Orochi HQ in Tokyo. He smiles from the glossy magazine covers, eyes following you across the room. Reverse position. He stands against the window, looking down from the apex of a skyscraper. Even this height does not dizzy him, but if he presses his face against the glass and bites his tongue, he tastes blood and feels the fleeting shudder and flutter of recollections that a great height precipitates a fall. So we'll just get back to Kingsmouth now. I think I'll I'll probably go and stand with good old Henry Hawthorne. I like Henry Hawthorne. That's where we'll end the episode. Been a random one, but we were in London, so we might as well take the chance to pick up the laws. It's not like we won't be going back there again, though.
Let's foot forward, what?
Now, let's see if I can dodge that and run along here, because I don't know whether or not, I think there might be a law along here. You don't have to go through. Yep, there we go. There's an Agartha law as well there. You don't have to go through the fast travel bit along these branches. The filth. Initiate investigation protocols. New England. Fog follows an ancient weapon. Egypt. Dark water rises and cultists drink deep. Transylvania. Putrescent radiation breeds creeping fungus. Tokyo. The black signal broadcasts blasphemous algorithms, infecting all ears following the signal. That's really clear one, actually, really, because in New England and Solomon Island, fog follows an ancient weapon. That's what we've learnt, isn't it, so far? So far we've learnt that the fog came back following the sword that Joe Slater got from the mass of red weed in the sea. Right, back into Kingsmouth. So the other ones will probably tell you what's happening in the other zones as well. Like the black signal in Tokyo and radiation, is it saying, Transylvania? Hello, Boone. Right, so let's take the chance to just run as quick as we can down here. Look at that, they've got the Mythos machine. That's mounts are still new to the game as I'm recording this. The only other mount in the game is the original, the Franken Chopper. Let's pull back a bit, I don't like being so close in. It's the Franken Chopper, which is the normal motorbike. However, during the recent Guardians of Gaia event for the 3rd anniversary, one of the rewards was the motorcycle that's themed on the Scooby-Doo mystery machine van. It's got the colours of that on, and that is called the Mythos machine. And I tried so hard to get it. So very hard to get it. But I ground at getting money, and here's watch Domino topple. Here we go. Knocks them over and he stays down. Oh, I killed him with the damage, but it's a good thing, Domino topple. I like that, very useful. But yeah, I tried hard getting the money to buy the bags, but unfortunately it's random what you get out the bags, and I just never got the luck. I never got the machine. But I'm going to stop here for a reason. There we go. Right. And I'll say thank you very much for watching. We'll do the last mission that's in the Kingsmouth area next. I've been Mindfiend. You guys, as always, have been wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.